Tell you what, man, we gotta stop meeting like this, man. Sunday afternoon, gotta get after it. Man, it's freaking like 100 degrees, man. We didn't go anywhere this weekend. It's just too damn hot. But what's going on, truck buddies? Everyone trucker checking in from Florida, heading up to Charlotte, man, going to the Home Depot distribution center. All right, so kind of say about an hour behind, but it's whatever, man. Home is home, man. Now, I know y'all always be thinking sometimes, some of y'all probably like, man, does he like take his own advice? Yes, I take my own advice. The advice I usually give is something I've experienced or been through. All right. Well, something I'm gonna talk about is never leave home angry. No matter what you got going on with your spouse, significant other, your children, whoever, whatever, man. Do not allow yourself to leave angry. No matter what it is, man. If you're at fault, the other person's at fault, whoever's at fault or whatever the situation is, do not leave angry. Make sure y'all leave on good terms, all right? Leave it at that. Yes, I take my own advice. Things happen, all right? Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. But if I feel that I'm wrong or did something wrong or my wife done something wrong and we talk about it and we don't go to bed angry and I don't leave the house angry no matter what's going on, all right? And that's a fact. I mean that in all seriousness. Because you never know what may or may not happen, man. So you always want to kind of leave on good terms. It's hot. I might get the truck washed. I'm not sure. Got a 6-hour ride. Left my damn Crocs in Junior, but luckily I got another pair of, I got some fake Crocs. Got some Flying J Specials. Bam. Those are like 15 bucks at the truck stop. Now, if you do need to get these, they run kind of large, so get one size smaller if need be. Said 370 miles. Got to go up 95, 26 to 77. Shoot, man, it's just hot, man. I can't even think straight. Just trying to gather my bearings before I leave. Like I've been putting it off for the longest. I should have been on the road about 2 o'clock, but I'm telling you, man, you get home and you just laying in the bed or you watching TV or doing whatever. It's real easy to get caught up in that stuff, man. But we're gonna get after it now, though, man. We're gonna poke on down the road. Once I get closer to I think it's exit 29. I debate if I'm gonna get the truck washed or not. I might not, though, just because it's so late. My damn CB's not working. I feel naked without it. Now, somebody was telling me it might be my coaxial cable because I can hear people transmitting, but I can't transmit out. So I guess that's half of a win, but I do feel naked without it. But as soon as I get a chance to stop by a CB shop, I'm gonna get that knocked out. I mean, I don't care if it costs $100 to get fixed. I feel naked without my damn CB. But enough of that. Hopefully everybody had a fun and productive weekend, safe weekend. And they didn't make it to the beach because it was just too damn hot. It was over, like I said, over 100 degrees. But we're gonna make it do what it do. We'll see you on the next one. Morning, truck buddies. Everyone trucker checking in from Charlotte, North Carolina. Actually, the outskirts of Charlotte. It's a nice little down distribution center. Hey, so it's really straightforward. It's probably be one of the best ones to deliver to. Hey, it's drop and hook. So now, of course, I know for next time, get up here at nighttime, or you can park up here. They allow TMC to park up here. You drop your trailer, and of course I'm not, I don't know what I'm getting, but if I wasn't getting a load, all I do is drop the trailer last night, pick up an empty, and leave. But since I didn't know what I was getting, I got to sit around and wait and see if I got any options. There's plenty of these trailers out here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get something that's in here. But if not, you drop your trailer, you don't do anything. You leave everything on your trailer. I can only assume that, I would hope that the straps are in the side box. If not, take them off your trailer that you drop. So it's pretty neat, man. Like I said, it's plenty of trailers, like they're all ready to go. All you gotta do is double check them, add bungees, and you go on about your way. it's fairly quiet and decent out here though. But yeah, you drop your trailer down in the drop yard, and then you bobtail back up to the front. Like I said, I know for next time, but I wasn't really stressing about it because I stopped about 30 miles short in Rock Hill. I can almost think I can get something out of here, or might go to Rock Hill to see him Tucker where I was at last week. So we'll see. If you don't know, when you drop a loaded trailer, that's 48,000 pounds, make sure you put your legs all the way down. All right, you don't leave no inch or two. Roll them all the way down and drop your trailer. That way when the hostler or whoever gets under it, they won't have no problem getting under it because you didn't drop it like a doggone, like a jacknut. All right. So I was trying to find a spot to wait out the way, but I guess it really don't even matter where I'm sitting at. So not too bad, man. All right, so finally about 2 hours later, I'm not getting nothing out of here. Surprisingly, I'm surprised. But I've got hit with some different stuff. I had one option of Mount Holly, going to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now, I should have took that one looking back at it, but I'm trying to think, Mount Holly. Yeah, I think I should have took that one. I got down confused with another damn wallboard location. But I had that, one out of Asheboro to Dudley, and then I had 3 other options out of Old Fort, North Carolina, but they didn't head till load till tonight at 5 o'clock, which definitely wasn't going to do that. But now looking back at it, I should have took the first one. They paid all about the same. But when I seen Asheville, North Carolina, I was like, okay, I'm going to get some plastic pipe. Well, wrong. It's a Georgia Pacific up that way, and it's going to another Georgia Pacific. So it's like a win-win, kinda. I read the reviews, and they the loading process is a bear. So we'll see how this is going to work out. But yeah, if I could do it all over again, I should have went to Mount Holly. But I remember last time I was in Mount Holly, I picked up a trailer that had a flat tire. It was off the rim. I do remember that. But I do know that they load fairly quick if it wasn't preloaded. It could have been a preloaded trailer already, but 48,000 pounds going through Tennessee, that would have been fun within itself. So we're gonna get on down the road. We got another minute till I get my time back, because I was been here 2 hours. We're gonna go down to Georgia Pacific in Asheboro, North Carolina, and get this wood to put on the deck. All right, man, I'm on a heater right now, man. I looked at my paperwork and it said they stopped receiving at 6 o'clock. So I got here just in time, 5 o'clock. I've been here about an hour. I then drove around the whole yard. The guy seen me pulling up. He seen me drive all the way around, and then he waves me over like, I don't know why you drove all the way over there. Well, apparently, if I'm driving around, that means I don't know where I'm going. Either I'm getting unloaded right now, not expecting too much, but hey, get it on, get it off. I'm getting on now. The other lady, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you wait inside the truck while I get you unloaded? No problem. Other guy, man, I'm telling you, man, hey, I don't get it, man. They just set you up for failure. Set you up for failure. But yeah, when I went to go pick up, like I said, it was just some dumb luck on this load right here. I think it was 80 miles to go pick up. It's the only truck. It was cardboard. On the dispatch it said particle board or something like that. But it said 3:30. So I'm thinking, I was like, okay, cool. I'm looking at the time, so man, 3:40, man. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. So let me look at my paperwork. And sure enough, it says the receiving hours until 6 o'clock. Hey, so that's a freaking win, man. I mean, I'm not gonna get nothing now tonight. I mean, I'll get something for tomorrow. But at least I'm ahead of the game somehow, some way. Now there's a truck stop like 5 miles from here, 5 or 6 miles. If I hadn't make it to the truck stop, there was something on the corner. I guess they'll have parking because I see all the oil spots on the ground. But I'm just gonna go to that truck stop and wait there if I don't get nothing else, and continue in the morning. So I've got plenty of time. See, I've got damn near all my time to drive. See, driving, I still got 5 hours of drive time. So we're gonna see how this pans out. Like I said, fleet manager's about to pop smoke for the day. But of course, before he does that, he's got to find me something. You know, they can't leave a truck showing empty. They gotta find something to put on me. And I'm not expecting much, so hey, whatever is clever. All right, so there we have it, man. Hey, I couldn't get no upload footage, man. They load you quick as hell, and I was the last truck for the night. It's like 9 o'clock, man. I know they're ready to go home. So I give this tarp job about a B minus. I'm going to Muxham, North Carolina. That's like on the damn east coast, man. I ain't never been out that way. So I'm gonna see how that's gonna work out tomorrow. Should reload in Wilmington. That'll be the closest thing for me to load. Got about an hour on my clock. So far I can get in this hour. That looks pretty damn good though, but that's a B minus, man. B minus. Cut this one kind of short. Get on out of here, man. Get on down the road, see where I'm gonna stop at for the night. All right, today was a great day, man. I'm telling you. Just been able to, once I got empty yesterday on that load, that cardboard, kind of just set me up. Now I picked up last night. It was late. It was late as heck, man. But I got loaded at Louisiana Pacific. I drove all the way to Buxton, North Carolina. Now, if you've never been there, it's a long ride, man. It's a long ride, but it's a lot of beach and stuff right there by the ocean. So it's kind of interesting. It's nothing fancy, but if you're in North Carolina, you don't want to go to Myrtle Beach, or you just want to go to the beach and want to be around something kind of decent. It's all right heading down that way. Like I said, it's about 40, 50 miles of beach at least that I've seen. I mean, it went further than Buxton. But got unloaded. Of course, towards the end of the day, so I wasn't expecting much of anything, but I've kind of still been ahead of my clock because I've been able to deliver early, or just continue to deliver a load. So I've already delivered 3 loads, and it's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm gonna pick up in Plymouth. And I couldn't remember, so I was like, man, what in the world do we pick up, or what are we gonna be able to pick up around here? So got my take in Edenton. I had 2 options out of there. And I had this load out of Plymouth, which is a little bit further down the road. So I looked at the miles and of course the pay. I'm like, if I get lucky tomorrow, I get loaded first thing in the morning. I'm right across the street. I got to go 2 miles because they don't have parking. I ain't been that Weyerhaeuser in some time, so I can't really remember how it's set up. But get loaded, hopefully deliver tomorrow. Deliver to Pageland. I should go to CM Tucker. There should be around decent time I can get a load out of CM Tucker and see where that goes. Like I said, just when a freight's slow, when it's cheap, as a company driver, just get the load, deliver the load. Like I said, if you can deliver early, hey, that's great. If you deliver early, that means you're kind of staying ahead of schedule. So like I said, delivered 2 yesterday, delivered 1 today, so it's at 3. Got another one for tomorrow, Lord willing. Everything keeps lining up, and it should be a decent week. So you just gotta make the best of it, man. Every load's not gonna be $1,000. Every load ain't gonna be $3,000 or whatever. It's some ridiculous amount of money. So you just kind of gotta just weigh your options, see what you're being offered, if anything, and just kind of put yourself in a position to get reloaded. Now, that's all you can do, man. So ran across these here. They sell them in Publix. They're on sale right now, or they were on sale. Buy one, get one free. Now, they're not gourmet shrimp and grits, but for it to be frozen, or you got to put it in the microwave, it's pretty decent. So you can't go wrong with that. So I'm eating shrimp and grits tonight for dinner. I think it's like $12 or $13 for the bag. I can't remember. My wife bought them for me, and she's got me a couple of them, so I'm having that this week. But that's it, man. You know, tired, man, but hey, heavy is the head that wears a crown. So just gotta remember that, keep that in perspective. But all right, truck buddies, we'll see you in the morning. And starting already, man. First thing this morning, man, damn pickup number don't work. So you gotta have a pick ticket to to get your order. And it's not I guess it's not in the system, or it's not ungated as it said on the damn screen. So I put every which combination I could to get the pick ticket. Now all these warehouses are the same when you got to check in, but they're just set up different, and it's so confusing because of course, you get your directions from the security guard if you've never been here. Very straightforward, but once you pull into the yard, it's kind of confusing. Pull into the yard, I guess you're supposed to go straight. You circle around the tarp shed, and you come. Well, you can't see it now, but behind me is a little shack to check in. All right, you get your ticket, and then you pull forward. It's always something, man. So I sent my fleet manager a message, but of course, he may or may not be getting into the office right about now, so I'm still gotta wait. So either one or two things are gonna happen, because I'm calling the help desk, nobody's answering. Either I'm gonna get a different load out of here, or I have to go down to Edenton, which either or is fine. I don't want to go to Edenton because just for the amount of miles for the pay. I took this one because it was shorter miles for the same amount of pay. Basically, I was gonna try to deliver it today and then go on about my business. But hey, it's always something, man. It's always something. So I'm gonna wait for my fleet manager to send me a message back and see what he says. And they're gonna try to find me probably something else. All right, a slight inconvenience, but I'm good to go. Hey, the forklift driver see me sitting back there. He was like, see if everything was good. I was telling him, hey, my pickup number's not working. I'm trying to get with my dispatch. So what's your number? So I gave him a number, and he put it in on his end, and it came right up. So, hey, a win's a win, man. So, I was looking at my update. Gotta be there before 5 o'clock. Hey, get it on, get it off. So like I said, a little slight inconvenience, no big deal. He say, so you're gonna load that 48,000. Can you carry it? Yeah, I can carry it. So luckily, I got half a tank. I've got to go 300 miles. So I have a little bit of fuel left over. So yeah, hey, gotta send it. I'm not sure if I go past any scales or not, but hey, it's only one way to find out. So, but I'm just glad I was able to get loaded, man, because it just kept giving me that error. Because when you come to a warehouser, you gotta put in a 0505, but you don't put in that first zero. You don't put in that first zero, you put your number in. So I kept putting it in, I checked it, and it kept giving me an error saying, shipment's is ungated, it's not gated or something crazy like that. So I don't know, but like I said, I pulled up to the side, and of course, the help desk, they weren't answering. My fleet manager, he finally came back to me. As soon as he came back, the forklift driver had pulled up to me and asked me what was going on. So it's all good, man. Hey, get this wood, pause, no diddy. And I'll put this tarp on here and get on down the road. Man, I'm on a heater, man. I'm telling you. So after I got everything situated, that warehouse in Plymouth is backwards, man. You get loaded in one area, all right? You get loaded, you drive around the building, you stop at one place, you secure your load, and it says, hey, when you secure your load, go to the scale house. There's no sign for the scale house, okay? So if you've never been there before, you're not gonna know where it's at. So I was like, okay, well, I took the chance to go ahead and tarp the load, pull it off. Went seen the first scale. Okay, so maybe this is a scale. Of course not. It's not. It's for the log trucks. So got on there. Should have known I didn't even fit on the scale. So I was like, okay, well, that's not gonna work. So let me try this again. Let me go back to where I got loaded at, see where I can find the scale. Luckily, the driver that loaded after me, I ran into him. He had scale and came back to put his tarp on. So, hey, Brian, where's the scale at? Oh, well, let me show it to you. I said, I've never been there. I said, I'm having a time right now. So, walks up to the road. He's like, hey, the next entrance, the second gravel entrance like this one, you're going to take a right. And you're going to go all the way straight to the back, and take a left, and then another left, and another left, and you get back on the scale, or you get on the outer scale. Okay, it seems easy enough. So, got back in the truck, drove around. Finally got that situated, and I'm getting ready to go get weighed. So it's 3 log trucks. I'm like, damn, okay, I guess I gotta wait. But there's nobody on the scale. So I said, okay, well, I don't want to cut line just in case. I'm going to pop my brakes and walk out and see. Got out of the truck, nobody's in the truck. So I said, okay, well, I'm going around. Sure enough. So got back in the truck, got on the scale, got weighed out, got my paperwork. Now, they load, and I ain't gonna say they load until 7. They said the scale's open till 7. So there's a possibility I could have got loaded last night, but of course, me not being there before, I didn't know. So no big deal. Got loaded, got paperwork, got on down the road. Wasn't overweight, thank God. Because like, can you haul 48,000? I was like, yes, sir. So he loaded me up. It was 9 20-footers. So it was like 8 on the bottom and then 1 on the top. But I was like 78.9 or something like that. But I was heavy, but it rolled pretty good though. So like I said, I'm in Pageland. It's 4:30. So if I get anything, it'll probably be for tomorrow. Even though I do still got 4 hours. 4 hours of drive time. So I mean, it's a possibility I can still. I think I'm close to Bennettsville. If I can get something tonight and get something for Bennettsville, or load in CM Tucker in the morning. If I load at CM Tucker in the morning, I'm gonna swing by Love's and grab a shower and then go from there. But I'm tired, boss. I'm freaking tired. I'm working on my beard, working on my afro. Time to shower and shave, man. Let's see where we're going next. All right, so I was wrong again. Hey, what's new? But wrong in a good way. So I was able to get dispatched tonight. Came up here to Columbia. So he's like, 70 miles, 250 miles loaded. Okay, so I'm going to CMC Steel. Nope, I'm actually at Train. Now I passed this place before a few weeks back when I delivered to a Lowe's some time ago, but I didn't think nothing of it. I had that, matter of fact, that potting soil about a month ago, but I passed this place. You come to gate 5 and you check in. I'm getting 3 pieces. They load till 7. So it should be something similar to this. It might be that right here. Might be those. But I'm getting 3 of something. So it's all good, man. I've got very little time on my clock. By the time I get loaded, I should have, I'll call it an hour. So I gotta find a shower, man. I might just stop here in Columbia, take a shower, and then go from there. But it's still not that far, man. For what it's paying and what I got to do, hey, it's a win. So I'll take it. Like I said, it don't pay worth a damn, but I mean, given what I got to, what the commodity is, I'll take it. All right, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll make a video. I'm waiting on my damn paperwork. So now, probably over secured, but hey, can't get in trouble for using too much. So I use 4 binders on each corner, or a binder at each corner. 2-inch and a 4-inch. Well, I did 2 2-inches on this one. Put a twist in it. Same thing on this one. It's like 8,000 pounds total. So should be good. Kind of got to get creative when you're trying to get your anchor points. Have a twist. Should be good. You tighten them down one at a time until they get about just right. Just try to pull in the opposite direction if you can. Hands in the way, you dumbass. And this is why you always do your post-trip inspection, or you always check out your stuff when you stop. Because every time you stop, your tire's gonna be in a different position. Now I'm debating if I'm gonna take that out or not. I'm kind of torn. So I don't know. But that looks pretty good to me. Got to go to Cartersville. I'll literally be 3 miles from Gert Isle Steel. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, for the amount of work and how far I'm going, I mean, the pay, I mean, it is what it is, man. Not bad though, man. I thought I was getting 3 little ones and I got 3 big ones. That looks good though. Just waiting on paperwork, grab a shower. I don't have no time. Probably had a damn hour if I'm lucky. Yep. It's just crazy. I gotta go at least 10 miles. I gotta get to the damn Flying J to grab a shower. So, fill up, because I was gonna try to get to exit 200 on the I-20, but I'm not gonna make that. As you can see, I've only got an hour left. So, waiting on paperwork, man. Waiting on paperwork. They might be on break, some of them. Heck, I don't know. It's my first time here. All right, truck buddy. So I got here at a imperfect time. So got here around about 11 o'clock. Now I didn't have to do my full break. I'm actually doing an 8-2 split because I got most of my time back this morning about 6 o'clock. So I got back on the road at 7. Excuse the noise. All right, so while I got time, well, of course, I get here, I checked in, they've got all their break times on the wall. They say they do not bend or break these rules. All right, so said go ahead and we'll get with you as soon as we can. Go ahead and unchain and unstrap. So they got to figure out how they're going to get the units off the damn trailer, whatever. So while I've got time, I'm going to do my fuel filter. Now, the things that you need to have to do your fuel filter is a container to catch all the old fuel. Fuel filter wrench, and of course, your brand new fuel filter. It's very self-explanatory. At the very bottom of the housing, I wish I can get a better angle or a better picture of it, but I got the camera set up, so I kind of got it inside the hood. But there's a drain cock valve at the very bottom of the fuel filter housing. Now, this works pretty well, and you can also use a Arizona tea bottle, a Gatorade bottle, anything that has a wide mouth bottle that's about 3 inches in diameter. It's probably about 2 inches. The diameter of an Arizona tea bottle, whatever. When you drain the fuel, you want to make sure you're below right where the wrench is going to go at. You want to put it, right to where the threads are. You want to be under that, because when you take this off, you can't see it, but it's still going to be fuel. All right. So when you drain it to pass, till you can't see it, but not all the way, because then you're going to have a heck of a time trying to prime it. So take container, Get into it. It doesn't take terribly long to drain. I'll probably say a minute if that. No, probably not that, because it's almost halfway and it's not even 30 seconds. So about, yeah, like I said, about a minute. Drain your old fuel. Now you should be draining this daily anyway. If not daily, weekly, but daily for sure. All right. Close it back off. Discard your old fuel somewhere environmentally friendly. You can read in between the lines on that. But I keep it right here on my side box. That container that you see, I got that from the dollar store a couple years back, and I just held on to it for fuel. All right, you close your drain cock valve, take your wrench. Now it shouldn't be super tight on here. It should be snug, but not tight. Now watch, I'm gonna have the hardest time trying to get this damn thing off. Nope, not too bad. That wasn't bad at all, so it must not, they must have just did a little bit past hand tight. And I almost didn't drain it enough, which I kind of didn't. All right, so you see the old fuel filter. It's overdue. Like I said, I haven't changed it since. It's been a good little bit. I think you should do about every 10,000 miles probably. But it's kind of janky. But like I said, TMC gives you all the tools that you need to change these filters. Like I said, when you drain it, I should have drained it a tad bit more than that, just a tad bit more. But if you drain it too low, like I said, you have a hard time priming it. Now, all right, that wasn't terrible, but you got everything off. I was about 45 minutes. Once we got, situated, got the blocks, got everything set up, and, helping out, every place is going to be different. There's going to be some places that you can't get out the truck and, and assist or do whatever. But when you can, hey, just try to help out, do a little something, because that expedite the process of you getting unloaded or getting loaded. Having a forklift driver have to hop off and on the forklift, get stuff, move stuff around, that just takes twice as long for you to get unloaded. So we did that. I didn't send my empty in because one, I didn't know how long it was going to take. And two, they said they don't sign off on it until it gets inspected, in which they did. They removed all the plastic and did whatever they did, and then they signed off on my paperwork. So now I'm going to see if I'm going to go to Cartersville. It's 1 o'clock. There's a few options out there, that I can make probably within 2 hours to go pick up. But it all depends on what I'm offered, so. Did pretty good this week. I mean, if I can get something that's going back to Florida, it'll be a win this week, because when I delivered twice Monday, when I got that second load and I delivered, because it was just some good dumb luck. And that's what you need sometimes, man. You need some good dumb luck. I'd rather be lucky than good, because sometimes you can just plan to have the perfect plan and terrible execution. Sometimes you just got to roll with the punches and see what happens. And like I said, the load options that I was offered, and they just worked out, man. And this, like I said, you deserve a break every now and then. So hopefully I can finish this week off with a bang, and we'll see where we're heading next. But I like to bet on Cartersville just because I'm 3 miles from it. All right, now this is the bad thing about how the freight is right now, and this is just with everybody. It don't matter who you drive for, but lack of freight and needing directional freight. Hey, you're gonna wait a little bit. So it's 2:30 and I ain't heard nothing yet. So I got a feeling hopefully within an hour before this place closed, I get dispatched on something for tomorrow to pick up to deliver. Now the good thing is I'm fairly close to the house. Just in Cartersville to Jacksonville it's close, man. Let's see, Cartersville to let's see. I'm trying to find that one load I had from Cartersville to Jacksonville. Let's see, Cartersville to Jacksonville. I mean, it should be less than 600 miles if I can find a doggone. I can't find it. I'm trying to find that one load I had from Cartersville to Jacksonville. Apparently I don't have nothing going that way. I'm just trying to find just to see how many miles it is, give or take. But at this rate, looks like I'm about to go pretty far to go pick up. I can't find it. Now once I stop recording, I'll find it. Can't find it, y'all. Either or, man. Cartersville to Jacksonville, it's a day ride. Either or. So hopefully, we'll see what happens, man. But if I don't hear anything in about an hour, I'm gonna go ahead and just beat feet to the truck stop. I'm just trying to hold on because I don't want to leave just yet and have to backtrack anywhere. Like I said, damn, Gerdau Steel is like 3 miles away. Yep, can't find it. Now, even Hampton, Georgia to Jacksonville is 300 miles. But yeah, man, directional freight's a mofo, and the further you are away from the house, sometimes it can bite you in the butt. Like I said, luckily for me, I had a decent week. I was hoping for one more load. I mean, I still should be able to get something to deliver for tomorrow. It's just all about how much is it gonna pay. But hey, what can you do, man? Except sit here and wait. All right, it's almost 3:30. That's when I made the executive decision to go ahead and head to a truck stop and park for the night. Like, I can still get dispatch. I mean, I still got at least hour and a half to get something for tomorrow, whatever the case might be. But I didn't want to take no chance of it getting too late and trying to find somewhere to park. So I went and just came up here to the TA. Now we've got a pilot across the street, and it's set up terrible, man. I think I stopped there maybe twice to fill up, twice since I've been with TMC in 4 years, twice at the most. One time for sure, but no more than 2 times because it's just hectic, man. Because damn drivers park everywhere, and it's just be all in the damn way and inconsiderate. But this is a big, pretty nice sized lot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get comfortable, take my boots off, and that's when I'll hear something. It never fails. All right, so I guess strong as usual, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. So I sat, I think until, was it 4:30, and I got dispatched to Atlanta in traffic. I'm here at this Argos. I never picked up here before, but it's pretty straightforward, but they load slow as hell. So it's a line. I guess I brought the work because there was one truck getting loaded, one TMC truck here, and then I pulled up. And within 20 minutes, 2 more trucks done pulled up. But man, just when you think you're having it bad, man, my grandma always said, you think you got it bad, somebody's got it worse than you. So my 2 truck buddies, they're damn going home. Well, one, he's got an appointment, so he's going home with his Monday load today on Thursday. Other guy, he's going home with his with his Monday load now. So he stayed in Savannah, so things must be kind of tight. That's why I kind of say you don't want to deliver too close to the house on Thursday because anything can happen. So he's been saying he's been kind of in a bad way, you know, not making any money, and I can relate, you know, but that's why it's vital. It is very vital that, you know, if you have an option, if you can, you know, same day your load, next day your load, if you can deliver early so you can get that extra load. So like I said, when I delivered early and I got that extra load in, I mean, it's not great, but it's bearable compared to what it could have been if I would have got routed a different way, if I would have took other loads. I mean, like I said, this week was like a whole bunch of good luck, and I'm appreciative for that because I'm telling you, man, a broke clock is right 2 times a day, and man, I tell you what, things can get kind of crazy on you real quick. So, but I can't record in here. It says no photography, no video recording. I think all the Argos are like that. But yeah, this is in the middle of a neighborhood. So I don't know how the property value is around here, but I don't think I'll be down for it. Hey, it's Friday, man. I'm tired, boss. Hey, but hey, like I always say, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So I got loaded last night. I still had about 5 hours of drive. I drove most of the way. I stopped about 70 miles short at a truck stop on exit 39, I think that was, for a highway. Oh no, exit 33, something like that. But it was a Citgo. Nice size truck stop. Stopped there, 77 miles out. Got some time back at 6. I set my alarm clock to get up just to see how much time I got back, and I got back 6 hours. So hey, that's more than enough time to get here, get unloaded first thing in the morning, and have a load, you know, going back, which my fleet manager's out, I got to fill in, and they hooked me up. They said, hey, you got 2 options, one's this, one's that. So I took the one that's the closest, which I was hoping to go to Orangeburg, which I am going to pick up cable reels for Monday, going to Brooksville. Hey, like I say, sometimes you got to bet on yourself. You got to nobody's gonna give you anything, you know, here or anywhere else. Just keep an eye on, make sure, see how fast I'm getting unloaded. He's about done. I got here just in time because I pulled up and the guy needed 2 pallets off my damn load. He had to load a truck that was in here, so it just worked out for everybody, you know. But don't expect any handouts, man. Don't expect anybody to feel sorry for you, because everybody's got something going on. You gotta make the best of it, and you just gotta figure it out sometimes, you know. So hopefully either the trailer's gonna be preloaded or I gotta get live loaded. Even if it's live loaded, they load really freaking fast. So I'm trying to think. Okay, so I got 3.5 hours. So more than likely when I get there, when I start getting loaded, I'll do my 2-hour break there, because I'm not gonna have enough time to make it to the house. That's, you know, 3.5 hours. That's 200 miles if that, and it's more than that to the house. So I'll get to Oak Night, get loaded, do my 2-hour break there, and head on to the house. Yeah, just about done. But they unload really quick here, man. Like I said, these Argos, man, they load fairly fast. So more to follow, man. I got one more lift, and I'm heading to Orangeburg, man. 30 miles. All right, so I got lucky. I had a preloaded trailer, and if you don't have one of these, so 4-foot stool, 225-pound max, 4 foot. All right, I say this because it's the perfect size to fit on your bunk. I lost my 6-foot ladder because I put it in the belly pan and it got commandeered by the highway. But sometimes you need a damn step stool for simple stuff just like this. Now, I could pull over there, but that's just a waste of time because I'm gonna be in the way. So I gotta do my 2-hour break. I already prepped everything. 2 chains for the front, 1 chain per 2 sets of reels. Now I always try to use my 3/8 chains. I mean, I think I still got the same chains from Specialized. So I try to keep the 3/8 chains. All right, because they're heavier, bigger than the 5/16. Now I do use the 5/16 because sometimes you have a hard time going through the hole. I use a 3/8 and a 5/16. All right, to do that. So I'm gonna run all my chains on one side, put my binders on the other. Just pull them to the middle. I've got just enough chains and binders. I got 1 extra chain, 1 extra binder. So I think I've got 12 chains, 12 binders. But this one calls for 11 chains. All right, something I want to touch on right quick. Never take for granted when you do a drop and hook, or you're unhooking from your trailer and rehooking to another trailer. All right, when you do it long enough, once you start backing up, you can look at it and see that, oh damn, it's too damn high. And mine was too high. A good reference point, you should have about 2 fists between your tire and this little mud flap right here, about two fists. Now, of course, everybody's hands are different. So for me, I've got pretty much big hands. 2 fists for me. And that's how you want to have the trailer. All right, but if you come up to it, another telltale sign is if it's past your shoulder. If it's past your shoulder, it's too high. All right, but when all else fails, get out and look. You back up fairly close. You start to about right here, and you can get out and look at it like, damn, that's too damn high. And like I said, once I was pulling up to it, I was like, man, that damn thing's too high. So all you gotta do is when it's loaded, you put it in low gear and you start cranking. It takes a little while, but hey, it's good exercise. I'm gonna run these 11 chains. 11 o'clock. I still got 1 more hour, so the 2-hour break is gonna go by pretty fast. I don't have enough time to get to the house. All right, so that's how that looks. It's like, about 45 minutes, hour. I'll call it an hour. I was just moving at a casual pace. Wasn't in no hurry. I wasn't in nobody's way. I knew I had to do a 2-hour break anyway, so about an hour, a little over an hour, whatever. Alternate your chains on the first one, excuse me. All right. Now, it's 9 reels. So, if you're looking at the middle one, it's pulling straight down. You got 4 in the front, that's pulling towards the back. And the last 4 in the rear is pulling forward towards the cab of the trailer. Now I know it's an easier way to do this. I'm just a creature of habit, you know, with all my excess. I mean, you can make a little thing down here and you know, take up all that slack, not have to worry about that. But I put the bungee on the chain to keep it on the binder so the binder doesn't move. You still do your load checks, but they shouldn't move as much, if any. Tight them down just a little bit at a time, like I said, till it's pulling to the center, and then you cinch them all down. I mean, a little tedious because I had more reels, but it wasn't no big deal. Like I said, I was moved at a moderate pace. 2 chains on the back. Like I said, these reels are easy, man. Easy money. Brooksville, Florida, they do have parking. So I'm gonna decide what time I'm gonna leave Sunday. I'm pretty sure it'll be late as hell. Should be no more than a 2.5 hour ride at the most. I'm thinking, I'm not sure. But real simple, man. I still have about 10 minutes. It's not even 12 o'clock yet. What I'm gonna do is, so I don't have to waste any more time after I get my time back, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'll do my load and unload time when I get back to the house. I'll go on duty for an hour, show my load and unload time from this morning and today. Said stool, the little step ladder, 2-step ladder, or that's a 3-step ladder, 4-foot ladder basically. It fits right under your bunk. I mean, it's a perfect size. I think my wife paid about, I don't know, I'm not even lying, because I got it for Christmas. It should have been under $100. You need it sometimes, man. I don't use it all the time. I think I've had that thing since Christmas, and I might have used it 3 times. 3 times, but it's well worth it. Grab my paperwork. See how much more time I have. It's 08. So I've got 10 more minutes. So I can drink some water, grab my paperwork, and trip plan for Monday. Now this is why I don't like doing splits, especially on, well, back-to-back splits. All right, so this morning I got back like about 6 hours, so I went ahead and left. To get all my time back, I needed to break for 2 more hours, but I ended up leaving because I had an hour to get to where I needed to go, and I was banking on hoping to pick up around in Orangeburg, which I did. Okay, so I drove, got here, went to sleeper berth, go ahead and knock out my 2 hours, you know. That's all I got back. Now it says game time at 11:45. So I got 30 more minutes. Now I'm hoping, like I said, hope I guessed right. Hopefully I get at least that drive time. If I get at least that drive time, I'll barely make it to the house. If I'm only stuck with this, I might have stopped short. All right, so, hey, little chance you take, man. You know, that's why I really don't fool with splits, because I'm not sure how they work. Because you only get X amount of time, this, that, and the other, and I don't want to confuse y'all because I'm already confused as it is. But like I said, hopefully, I got 30 more minutes. Hopefully I get at least that. If not, I'll get home, I guess, tonight or first thing in the morning. All right, I feel better, man. I was getting kind of worried for a second. I was like, dang, man, I only drove doggone less than 3 hours total. I should have a little bit of time. So I got 8 hours drive time, 8.5 hours of drive time, and then, of course, 10.5 hours of duty time. So I'm going to get on the road, fight this traffic, and we'll see you in Florida. All right, there we have it, man. 5:30, man. Finally made it to the house, man. Finally made it. Safe and sound. 180 miles from my delivery. Probably leave around about 5 or 6 Sunday evening, give or take, somewhere around that time. And head on down to Brooksville. Like I said, not gonna be in no hurry. get down to the park up, great. If not, it's not the end of the world. It'll be all right. Like I said, you always want to do your post trip, man. You don't want to come back to your damn truck and have a surprise Sunday. You know, if you need a tire or something, this would be the best time to catch it when you're parked for the weekend. Everything looks good still. I hope and pray everybody had a good, safe week. Tell you, man, things are getting tight, man. You got to make the best of every situation. If something's not working out for you, something just don't seem right, hey, do something about it, man. Do something about it. You sit around and feel sorry for yourself, but it's up to you, man. It's your future. It's your life. You know, if TMC's not working for you, if your company that you're at is not working for you, hey, doggone, hey, look somewhere else. But be careful, especially with trucking, man, because the things that might be going on at your company, it might be going on at another company also. So just be very cautious. I always talk about be very cautious who you take advice from. You know, like I say, this is my opinion. It's my transparent opinion about TMC. And, you know, some may agree with it, some may not. But that's the thing about having different drivers. Everybody's experience will vary at all companies, okay? So hopefully when y'all see this, hopefully everybody has a safe and blessed weekend. To all my truck buddies that are dads, fathers, hey, happy Father's Day to you, man. If your dad's around, hey, give him a call, you know, do whatever he want to do because, you know, I lost my dad a few years back to cancer. Hey, but make sure you got that opportunity to talk to your dad, man, or just do whatever. Take that time, you know, I mean, it shouldn't just be on Father's Day, it should be about any day. But just do something special for him, man. Something that he might have been talking about, you know, surprise him with it. You know, because those are the days I long for, man. Some of the things I ain't get a chance to talk to my dad about or, you know, enjoy because, you know, because of the military, just life in general. So you gotta damn stop and, you know, enjoy life, all right? So I'll leave you with that. Like I said, enjoy your weekend when you get to it. It's your weekend. Enjoy it. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Happy Father's Day. Airborne Trucker signing off.